Hi there, Zach Hicks here. I'm going to teach you how to play Psalm 76, God is Known Among His People, off of our album. You can check out lead sheets and chord charts. They're available online, www.zachhicks.com. Basically, the song is in C, and I use 5 chords. C, F, G, and A minor, and D minor. And I do D minor 7. So let me show you those chords up close real quick, just to show you, because the technique that I'm using requires them to be fingered in this way. Here's your C, but I will anchor my pinky here on the high string there on the 3rd fret. And then when I go to an F, I'm just taking these 2 fingers here, these top 2, and moving them up a string each. And that creates an F, basically it's an F9. Sounds like this. And then when I go to a G, I actually take those same fingers and I move them all the way up to the bottom 2 strings. That allows me to play a G sus like that. And then my D minor 7, this is a typical D minor, I'm just barring this and playing this. And my A minor, too, is basically just what I showed you with the C, but I'm taking off this finger. And then still keeping my pinky on the 3rd fret there. And what that allows is, as I move between these chords, it keeps an anchor there and it creates a nice balanced sound to the guitar. So let me just play it real quick for you, before I walk you through a few things. God is known among His people, every mouth His praises from of old He has established His abode on Zion's hill. There He broke through sword and arrow, made the noise of war be still. And now here's the bridge. Who is this King of glory? His name is Jesus. Jesus, wonderful Counselor, mighty God. His name is Jesus. Jesus, everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. And then it goes on and on. A second guitarist that you play with, because this is more of a folky acoustic song, might capo up 5 and play in G. And those chords are just C, G, D, and E minor. And then for your D minor chord, you'll be playing an A minor fingering. Now let me show you a little bit about the technique of this. It just involves a lot of hammer-ons, and that's why you have to position your fingers the way you do. So for the opening line, for the opening riff, and often when I'm playing in the verses, I'm using my middle finger and hammering on a bunch. And so I'm going to start on the F chord here. So here's the C, here's the F. That's the basic idea. Now, the right hand technique is just as important as the left hand when you're doing those hammer-ons. And it basically looks like this. You're basically using your guitar less as a tonal instrument at that point and more as a percussion instrument. what I'm doing here with my right hand is as I hammer on, it's a slight palm mute, just so it's not a, it's more of a, and I pull back up, but as soon as I pull back up, I bring my hand back down on the guitar and let my pick hit the strings simultaneous to my hand, so it creates a kind of chucking sound. That's the sound. And just faster, it's... Takes a while to practice it, but it's not that hard to grab on as long as you're willing to get in the shop and do it.